Welcome back to the Average Joe Sports Show with your boy Dukes
and Scott.
Hey, it's time. It's 2 more weeks left in football. It's getting. I'm excited about the playoff pictures about to come up. What you got? What you got, man? We're gonna talk about some good stuff today.
Yes,
too.
we are. Yes, we are.
We're gonna talk about good things.
We are.
Good things, and Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Or
happy holidays to you and your family.
What's the other holidays?
We haven't got the New Year's yet, man. We're about to come up on Christmas right now.
All right,
so let's go ahead and go with that.
Let's go with that.
So welcome to our Christmas special here. So come on in, and let's get ready for a hot topic right at the beginning.
What's that?
Well, we got 4 downs on this segment here.
4 downs.
So we're going to go with the first down here.
Blue.
Yeah. 696.
Blue.
696.
Who's blue?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
He's blue.
Huh?
He is blue. Look at him. Like he didn't take a shower. He
What?
got sat down. He's not playing.
First hot topic,
that?
man. It's going to be Donovan McNabb.
Did you notice that? Did anybody watch the Redskin game?
Dallas won 33-30.
Well, Dallas fans watched it. Anybody else
Yeah.
watch it? I don't think anybody watched it at my house.
What happened to Donovan McNabb
Well,
this week,
He
man?
got benched. How do you
Benched.
sit out $100,000 player, man? That's just good.
He got benched like the second row in a Dodge Caravan.
Man, look at that. Look. Wow.
Yes, right.
Got benched like the second row of a Dodge Caravan.
That's it, man. That's pretty good.
Would that be the one you take out or the one you just fold into the floor?
Well, that's the one you fold into the floor until you need it again.
You know what? I know how he feels.
Okay.
Wowzy, wowzy, woo, woo.
Who is that?
Oh, bad luck, slap rock.
Oh, my God, man. It's once again, we're talking about Donovan McNabb, and we think he's a wonderful quarterback.
Poor guy.
He's got a great passer rating over the years.
When you leave Philly. This is what happens.
When you leave Philly?
When you leave Philly, this is what happens. And who took his place?
Let's see.
Was it this guy? Wait. Who could this be?
This is Rex Grossman, man. I thought he used to be in Chicago Bears.
He wasn't a Chicago Bears.
Okay.
Then he got traded, and he was the backup.
Okay.
And now he's supposed to do what? For the Redskins?
Well, he's going to
Here
try to
I come to save the day.
I don't know if he's going to be able to do that.
No, that's not going to happen.
That's what happened to Rex Grossman this week,
He got to eat some of that radioactive cheese to get the help out, because this is not going to
He got picked off in the first quarter, too, against Dallas.
Well, did you really think he was going to win?
No, I don't think so.
You didn't think he was going to win when he played with Chicago. So who thinks he's going to win now?
Rex Grossman, that's something else, man. Donovan McNabb got benched by Shanahan, and it's the reason why he believes that he evaluated him for 13 weeks already.
I'm just telling you, if I give you $100,000 and you just throw it off to the side, we're going to have some serious talks.
Okay.
And this is the second player. Shanahan's done that too. So you taking $200,000 and said, you know what? I don't even want that. I'm gonna take this 10 and 5 you gave me over here. Say what?
Washington, y'all in trouble, man. You got to figure out something in the halftime of your season, and that's going to be in the off season. That's your halftime before you start next season.
What?
All right, so let's take a look at that. Yeah, we'll work on that off season. Yeah, let's move to something more exciting there. Yes, Donovan McNabb. That's old news right now.
Man.
Let's get something hot there. And everybody, all the fans, y'all been watching this week. I got to give kudos. I know he's wearing the Philadelphia Eagles jacket.
I wear it win, lose,
Deshaun Jackson gets Player of the Week.
Who'd you say?
Deshaun Jackson gets Player of the Week.
Who'd you say?
Oh, you already heard me with that. This guy here had a punt
He's back
return.
there, though.
I know. Yes, he's over here.
That's wrong picture. He's back there.
But he's on his type of teammate he is. He's a team guy.
He's a giver.
That's right.
He's a
what
giver.
happened with him here is what he done was, did what? Get a punt return
for 65 yards. The longest punt return so thus far this season for a win.
I mean,
it was a
good comeback.
It was a great comeback. When
Yeah.
you're down that much to come back, you still had to resist to say, you know what, I think I can.
Right.
I think I can. I can win.
Right.
I can win.
Yeah.
Coach, just put me in.
Yeah.
Just put me in the
guy
game.
here, see how you cheering up this guy here, getting ready to win?
Just put me in
I
the
mean,
game,
this is
Coach. I
Dallas.
can win.
That's
I
what
can win.
I know.
I can win. I can win. He can
All
win.
right. So that's who gets the Player of the Week there.
And
Deshaun
we're going to call
Jackson.
him the Road Runner.
All right. He's fast enough to be that way. Yeah. I know.
That's him.
That's what happened to the Giants, and I don't know what to say about the Giants this week.
They gave
31-10 in the beginning of the fourth
They
quarter.
gave up. Them old guys.
It was a big collapse.
Yeah, that's it. They just couldn't catch their breath.
Okay. I think they was in there. I think something happened.
They were in there. They were in the stadium when it happened. They had the best seat for the comeback.
So they were playing in the best seat.
That's right. They were in the best seat to watch the comeback right there on the field.
That's incredible.
Where else would you want to be to watch that kind of?
I want to be in the game. Actually, I'd
where
rather
they
be
were.
sitting right here in the game.
That's
some
where
kind
they
of way.
were. They were sitting right there in the game, watching the people watching.
Right.
Guys run past them. Balls get thrown past them, watching the score catch up, and before they knew it, they just had a couple of empty Gatorade.
He got jokes for his team. Yes, obviously, like the Philadelphia Eagles here. But let me end off by giving not only kudos to Deshaun Jackson, Peyton Manning is the next guy we want to talk about for a minute.
I thought we were going to win. I just went to the bathroom.
You see how they drag it on? Philadelphia doing good. They're in the playoff hunt. So, Peyton Manning is the man.
I just went to the bathroom.
I know.
It was 7 minutes left.
I know. Peyton Manning is the man this week. Peyton Manning orchestrated a serious comeback and a good type of run to go into Jacksonville.
That was the first time I ever seen the Colts have a rushing touchdown from that far away.
But he went to Jacksonville defense.
That was amazing. But he had nothing to do. He just handed the ball off. But it's all the throwing that helps him.
He's still the passing leader in the NFL with 4,000 yards.
4,000 plus yards.
257 yards.
He's doing great for what.
How many touchdowns?
What's he got? Take a wild guess.
28.
I was going to say 21. I would have been off.
Yeah, 28 touchdowns.
It was close. 20.
Peyton Manning is still the man. He leads the NFL.
The man. He's still.
That's right.
I thought a few other guys got more touchdowns than him, but that doesn't matter.
I don't know. Okay.
That doesn't matter.
Well, we're going to come back to you in second down in just a minute. We want to give you a little pub here.
The next thing we got right here is this big bumper sticker. The big bumper sticker.
You got the what?
The big bumper sticker. The playoff picture. Who's in, who's out, who's staying home, and who's going to be in there. Like, now, how did you make that?
I know.
How did you
I like
make
the way
it
you call that a bumper sticker. Because a lot of people get excited during this time.
That's right. You're going to see this on somebody's tail, on somebody's bumper.
Okay.
This big sticker. And because some of these cats, to get in the playoffs, are really going to be pulling up from the rear.
Okay. All right.
So that's what's going to happen.
All right.
Now, we already know there's a couple teams that have already made it into the playoffs.
Okay.
You know, you got the usual suspects.
Okay.
The Patriots.
Okay.
The Steelers are in. Who else is in? As of right now,
Baltimore
Ravens are in. But then you got everybody else who's playing for these last 2 weeks to try to make it.
Okay.
So, I mean, who are you looking at? Who are you looking at?
Well, I guess I can look at this here, and I like the way you named New England out of the AFC. Let's cover the AFC for a minute.
With that, New England's got the lollipop guild over there. Those 3 little short guys, leading into the yellow brick road, trying to get to the.
You called it small ball last week too.
Small ball. Well, now they're the lollipop guild. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay.
We welcome you to the lollipop guild.
That's it.
Come on to New England.
So I got New England, one of them.
New England. Who else?
I got Pittsburgh. They're sitting there 10-4.
So Pittsburgh's run is going to be short and brief.
You think so?
If Polamalu doesn't come back, so goes him. So goes the team.
Well, let's look at it.
It's only so much so much head and shoulder you can rub on your hair to make your ankle feel better.
Well, what about Baltimore Ravens? That's the third team I'm thinking about right now.
Those old guys are going to make it. They keep taking those little shots and those Viagra pills, and they'll be the hardest team to beat.
And Baltimore.
You know what I'm saying? They'll be the hardest team to beat, those old guys over there. So I think they're going to step up. They've been here before. They know what they need to do to get in. So we'll see. We'll see you old guys out there.
I think Baltimore got a good team. They're really good. The next team we're looking at is Indianapolis Colts.
The Colts. They got to win, baby. They got to win. Well, like your boy said, all I'm going to do is throw the ball. That's all I can do.
Indy was sitting at home, but they went into that Jacksonville defense real tough, man.
They put all they had into it. They have to win.
Okay.
They have to win. They want to keep their reputation together
right.
of being a dominating force in that division.
Right.
So they're going to keep playing as hard as they can. They don't want to be, that 1 year that you guys lost to the Jaguars. Look what happened.
Right.
They already started off bad when they lost to the Texans. So
I think Jacksonville is trying to make a run too. And I think that's what it is.
They're gonna make a run, but somebody's in, somebody's out there.
Okay.
We're gonna have to wait and see these last 2 games.
All right. What about this 15? Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chiefs, they out, man. They were just pretenders, man.
Oh, but they in that division.
Hey,
they're top.
The only thing you can say good about Kansas City is barbecue. Who's next? Next. They ain't pick it up.
The Kansas City Chiefs. The New York Jets.
They ain't pick it up.
New York Jets.
New York Jets.
That's my sixth team in the NFL playoff picture right now in the AFC. I think Rex Ryan set a good example this week.
I think they took all they could just to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. They didn't score. They didn't look all that great then either. So I don't see them going too far. Even though I like their colors, they have a great color scheme.
Right.
I don't think they're gonna make it.
Okay.
They're not gonna make it.
All right, that's our AFC. Let's look at the NFC. Sitting on the top of the NFC is Atlanta Falcons, sitting at 12-2. That's Atlanta Falcons. They're going to playoff picture.
Wow, whatever. Who's next?
They already clinched playoff berth.
It's okay.
All right. So let's look at the next clinched playoff berth. The Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears, who beat an old and run down and tired team of Minnesota. Yeah, they beat them in the snow.
In Minnesota, though.
What's so? How far away is that
from
Chicago?
Still home field for Minnesota.
How far is it? Where is that from Chicago?
I'm not sure, but
it's close enough.
They going okay.
It's close. It was in the snow. Both those teams are in the snow.
That third team we're looking at is Philadelphia Eagles.
You don't have to look at them. See them, baby.
All right, you see how he gets excited when we talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. That's the third team in the AFC, the NFC, that's really trying to make a push there.
The next two games should be. I know there's no easy win in the NFL, and it's always any given Sunday. But hey, look, the next one is against the Minnesota Vikings.
Where y'all playing them at? That's the key right there.
It doesn't matter.
All right,
and then after that, they play the Cowboys. Are you serious? The Cowboys?
Yes. Oh, yes.
At home.
Y'all barely got by the Cowboys.
Hey, let me ask you a question. When you look in the paper and it says wins, losses, and ties, there's not a barely won column, is it? It's only wins and losses. It don't matter how you won as long as you win the game.
He's feeling pretty good about that.
Win the game. You got to win. You got to win, Jesse. You got to win.
Unless we got St. Louis Rams are sitting at 4.
That's going to be the ugly team to make it into the playoffs right here. These guys, the NFC West is anybody going to break 500?
Yeah.
Did anybody study for this test?
I mean, it's a chance. I mean, right now what we're talking about is who can win their division. That's to go to the playoffs automatically.
We should put them in the bowls for like the colleges. That's what
St. Louis Rams?
Yeah, they should play like a bowl game. They should put like the
I think they got a decent team.
outside bowl or something like that.
He said outside bowl.
Maybe is there a Timberland bowl? Maybe
they play inside a lot.
Maybe that's what they should play because they ain't team over that doesn't belong.
And here's number 5. Number 5, the team we got right there.
Who's that?
New Orleans Saints. They're still sitting at 10-4.
They're gonna lose their last 2. They're gonna need help to get into the playoffs.
So all the Saints fans, I know you're hoping in the playoffs that you'll be able to reach that.
They gonna need help to get into the playoffs. And if they make it, they're not gonna do all that great. So you guys, who that gonna beat them Saints? The last 2 teams they play, that's who.
Well, here's the last one we're talking about. That's the New York Giants. How about that? New York Giants is in 6th place we got right now in NFL
picture. The Giants are still shell-shocked.
I know they still from the last, but we got to put them in there.
They don't know which way they going.
Huh?
They don't know if they going or coming. What's it?
I think Tom Coughlin going to make them boys get pretty tough. They might practice 2 days this week in full pads.
That's how they feel right now. They have no idea what happened.
He's going to have a lecture.
They're still watching film from the last game.
Thing he wants.
What happened? Nobody knows what happened.
Right.
You just watched a bunch of white shirts run past you. Now you're sitting over there.
He's clowning again today in the Santa Claus cap. But we want to leave you off here with that. We wanted to cover that with the playoff picture.
It's going to be
wonderful. We named your teams there. So
wonderful.
All right. So we're going to move into our next segment here. Okay. Third down here.
Third down.
With the Average Joe Sports Show.
Down is the one where you get
Dukes
blitz.
And Scott.
The blitz is coming.
Here we come. Third down.
Point it out. Omaha!
I think he's trying to make a change up in the play calling. Or what's that called?
That's what.
Is that a read on the defense?
That's what Eli does, but it doesn't work because everybody knows now. So I mean,
he's too slow.
Call it.
He's too slow.
You got to call it something else. But that's neither here nor there. He's at home.
Right.
I think he's adopted.
He's soaking up from the loss they had.
I think he's adopted because there's no way him and Peyton can come from the same gene pool.
And Peyton be the leader in the passing yards.
And he's just like.
And be an orchestrator and all that.
Like,
yeah, I think he manned up in the locker room. I heard that he spoke up in the locker room.
After how long?
They say he rarely does it.
Exactly. But, okay, the next question.
All right, that's what we want to talk about there.
Next question.
We want to give our viewers here a chance to shine a little bit, and we got 3 questions from you all. And the first question was, can an NFL team go 7-9 or 8-8 and make a run into the playoffs?
You're gonna see that happen. You're gonna see it happen. No NFC West, the Wild Wild West, that don't seem too wild, seems kind of tame and boring.
He's correct.
They're going to make it. It's one of those teams is going to make it, and probably the
we got the St. Louis Rams sitting at 6-8.
And then you got the 6-8.
Seattle sitting at 6-8 as well.
And then below that you got the 49ers.
49ers sitting at 5-9.
And then after that you got the Arizona Cardinals.
Just Arizona sitting there.
They're really
just like on the West Coast. The state is just there.
I think that their team retired with Kurt Warner.
Yeah, they're just sitting there.
Yeah, they're just there.
We'll cover them another subject there.
All these teams should be in an NCAA bowl game.
In a what?
NFC NCAA.
You didn't go with the bowl game again.
That's what they should be. All of them. They should have just like a bowl playoff by themselves. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Somebody will sponsor it.
Actually, somebody's going to win this division.
They should have the Styrofoam Bowl.
And he answered your question. He did say yes, it's going to happen because both teams are 6-8 sitting at the top.
What about like they could have like the Freeman's Furniture Outback Bowl?
That's a who's the sponsor of that?
Freeman's Furniture.
That's a heck of a name, man. I never heard of it, but
how about Hollick Myers Indoor Touchdown Finanza?
And don't say Mayfield Foods.
Mayfield, yeah.
Okay, that Milk Foods or wherever it is,
Bowl.
Man.
The Mayfield Bowl.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I knew he was going to bring that name up.
How about the American Deli Bowl?
So I beat him to it.
How about the Zaxby's Bowl?
The Zaxby's not everywhere.
No.
They're just here in the dirty South.
They're not everywhere. So neither are these teams. They're not everywhere.
Okay. All right. So we answered your first question. The second question that the viewer has here.
What is it? What could it be? What could the second question be?
The second question, we're going to bleed into that because you did correct on that question there. Which team could make a Cinderella run in the playoffs?
It's going to be one of these teams from the NFC West.
We just gave you a playoff picture earlier, and
that's who it's going to be.
Second down segment.
Everybody else who makes it a usual suspect. So anybody else who makes it, we expect them to do what they're going to do or what's going to happen. But if you get one of these teams out of the West to make it in, they got to be the most dangerous team to be somewhere like, wow, they made it there. Why?
You couldn't say Chicago Bears made a Cinderella run.
Why the Bears? How you going to be a Cinderella if you're already a princess? It doesn't make sense. If you already
expected to make the playoffs.
You already expected to make. You already a dominating force. For you to lose would be the opposite of the Cinderella. You lost.
Okay.
To the Rams.
So are you speaking of maybe the St. Louis Rams?
Rams. Who else? What other sorry team is out there you think is going to make it?
Y'all hear that? Then that's the NFC fans. They're looking at St. Louis coming up.
St. Louis.
If you face them in the playoffs,
you're going to have a problem with that. What else? They have nothing to play for. They're not supposed to be there. All they're doing is enjoying themselves, so watch out.
That's a dangerous team with Spagnuolo running that defense, too.
Well, you got that dude on all them steroids, too.
Where?
And Steven Jackson over there?
He's always believed in that running back being the size that he is.
He doesn't even have any shoulder pads on.
I think he's taller than Michael Turner, but him and Michael Turner might be the same size.
He wears a jersey and some helmets. That's it. He wears helmet, jerseys, and then his hair. That's it.
Steven Jackson's been pretty solid the last 3 years.
He's been solid because
that boy.
Him
so there it is. You heard it on internet
Mark
radio.
McGuire all have the same doctor.
Wow.
Don't know why I keep getting bigger.
Now, I remember David Boston once been, used to play for Arizona Cardinals. He was known for taking something.
Phooey.
All right. Okay.
Question number 3.
All right. Well, question number 3, y'all ask which quarterback might be in the NFL later on next year. And I don't know which quarterbacks don't be able to hold their jobs or which coaches. I know you mentioned which quarterbacks and coaches, but
only name a few they're going to keep their jobs. Who's going to be here next year? Who are you going to have? What jersey are you going to have to replace next year?
Is it Carson Palmer? Rich Fitzpatrick?
Check.
Is it Matt Schaub?
Check.
David Gerard?
Check.
What?
Keep going. You can name
Devin McNabb?
Check.
Tony Romo?
He's been gone.
I thought he's still in Dallas, man.
No, he's got to sell his house first.
Okay, y'all can. He could be giving us some clues there.
Who else?
All right, let's go into coaches here. John Fox at Carolina.
Out.
Marvin Lewis.
Out. How long has he been there and hasn't done anything?
Ken Whisenhunt in Arizona.
Out.
Really?
It's hot in Arizona. You know that?
Eric Mangini in Cleveland.
The Manginius? No, he might still be there.
Might still be there. Tom Cable in Oakland.
He'll still be there. He's got excitement.
Jeff Fisher at Tennessee.
Ooh.
I say that for last here. We'll take a look at that. That might be another segment that we talk about.
Don't know if it's going to be him or the Heisman Trophy winner. But one of those two will be leaving.
All right.
Who will it be? Who would you keep?
We're going to leave you with that segment as we go into fourth down next. So we see you in a few minutes here. We'll let the advertising take over. It's good. All right, let me know.
5, 4, 3,
Picks of the week.
2,
You're welcome to see it.
1.
Picks of the week. Picks of the week. Hey, welcome back to the Average Joe's Sports Show with
Dukes and Scott.
That's right, baby. Now, this is our favorite part of the show when we get to pick teams that we think are going to win.
Oh, yes.
That I know are going to win.
Oh, yes.
Or that should win, or that we hope that to win.
All right.
But either way it goes, we're picking what we like, not what everybody else likes.
Right.
So here we go. Our top 2 games. The 2 games we're going with are the one at 1 o'clock. What we got there?
Yeah, let's go with the first one at 1 o'clock, man. That's
first one at 1 o'clock. Who we got? All right. Who do we have at 1 o'clock?
We think this is going to be a good one here because you got to look at what's at stake here.
Right.
The New York Jets are 10-4 at Chicago Bears.
Right.
Chicago's 10-4. They clinched playoff, but they're shooting for that first round bye.
Right.
All right. So that's at 1 o'clock. Now, New York Jets at Chicago. I'm going to ride Chicago on this one here.
Oh, I must agree. I must agree.
I think home field advantage is going to take over in this one here.
Yes.
And
yes.
Mike Martz with that offense has deserved more credit than what he's gotten. He's created more time for Cutler to pick people apart.
Yes.
So we agree with that one?
Yes.
All right. All right. So that's your first pick of the week. Second one we got?
The second one we got here are the Tennessee Titans at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That's what I got right here.
I just want to know because
it's the barbecue bowl. Who's got a better barbecue?
That's right.
Tennessee and Kansas City.
I want to make sure you're sure on that one.
Who's going to cook the best pig?
That's right. That's a weird game, man.
Whole chopped pig, baby.
That's a weird game.
Hey!
We think it's going to be good, though.
Who's going to win this one, huh? Who you got? Who
you
think's
like
going to win?
City,
hey,
man.
Look here. What I'm going with way out on the limb on this one. I'm going to go with Tennessee. The score's probably going to be 10-3, but I'm going to go with Tennessee to win this one.
All right.
I'm going to break out some MGD.
All right.
Going to go with
I take Kansas City in this one here. I think Matt Castle and the head coach, Todd Haley, has been working on a little strategy there. I think they're going to pick that Tennessee secondary part.
Hey, look here. What we going to, no matter what
happens,
we
disagree on.
We're going to have a barbecue after this thing here. Who's got the better barbecue?
Right. It might be Kansas City.
All right, number 3.
Number 3, you come on. I like the way the voice you carrying right now.
Number 3, we got Indianapolis at Oakland. In Oakland.
Good
There's going to be a lot of S's and stuff like that.
It's going to be a good game.
So it's going to be a big shootout. You see what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying to you, my friend? It's going to be everything you want a ball game to be. So you need to watch this one. It's going to be hot heat.
Both teams are fighting. That's right. For a playoff spot.
It's going to be wonderful. These guys need to win in order to get into the playoffs.
Right. So you got Indianapolis sitting at what? 8-6.
They see.
And Oakland sitting at.
They see what they're sitting at. We got to find it.
I mean, they're sitting at 7-7.
7-7.
But
they're lucky then.
They have a chance.
They're lucky to win.
To go to playoffs. They need to win out.
Win out to go to the playoffs.
They need a couple things to happen.
So they need that bumper sticker again.
Who you got in this one?
I'm going with Indy.
You going Indy?
Indy.
I take Indy too in this one here. We both agree. Even though Oakland fans, I know you're there, you believe in that black hole there.
It'll be close,
but I'll tell you that
Indy's gonna win.
Peyton Manning's coming to orchestrate. All right, let's go to pick number 4.
The last one. The NY Giants.
Right.
And the Green Bay Packers.
Okay. That's going to be a 4:15 game on Sunday. It's going
to be a 4:15 game on Sunday. And I'm going to go with, only because I need the Giants to lose, I'm going with the Green Bay Packers.
I think Green Bay Packers might bring Aaron Rodgers back.
Will probably come back. He'll pass that concussion test, whether he passes it or not. He's going to pass it. because they're going to need a win.
All right, we both agree on that one.
Here comes your new Brett Favre. He's going to be just as...
There it is. He's spacing out again. We're going to both pick Green Bay on that, so we're both together. Come back to town. Come back to town.
Oh, okay.
Come back. We both got Green Bay on that one.
Green Bay.
Yeah, you hear? You hear?
Huh?
All right,
I'm
okay.
Batman.
All right, here's another one. This is the last pick of the week.
Last pick of the week.
All right, got New Orleans at Atlanta. This is going to be a Monday night game.
Beef up security. All you people out there with those $200 and $300 and $400 tickets, I hope you get there early.
I'll give you the famous hat here. You know I bring this out only when it's time to get down. And I tell you what, this is going to be a blood game. And I think not only just one team I get this hat to.
Has Atlanta lost at home?
No, they have not. They're undefeated.
At home?
And I think Atlanta Falcons and New Orleans Saints is going to fight to the last minute.
Well, I said Atlanta wins every game at the last minute.
Well, that's it. That kicker, Matt Bryan, might be the winner.
So you mean to tell me
Atlanta's
never lost at home.
Right.
And New Orleans seems to lose all the time.
I got Atlanta this week.
Who that?
Huh?
Who that said they're going to beat them Saints?
Both of y'all get the Green Beret hat because I know you're both going to fight to the end.
They're not going to fight to the end.
Yes, they are.
Hey, Reggie Bush is going to get knocked out in this game.
Right, okay.
That's what's going to happen.
And let me leave you with that.
Goes New Orleans. What's that dance they're supposed to do? The two-line or the...
That's a new one there. I don't know the name of that.
The umbrella dancing they do with the umbrella.
Oh, no. Not in Atlanta.
They won't do that. They're not going to do that.
Oh, the Falcon Nation is there.
Yeah.
Let's leave you with the last one here. This is his favorite segment.
Upset pick.
Here it is.
Upset pick.
He's 3-2.
Upset pick. We're going to go with, at 4:05, the San Diego Chargers against the Cincinnati Bengals. At Cincinnati. Why else? Because T.O.'s on the field.
So you saying the upset pick is Cincinnati.
There you go. Cincinnati.
It's going to beat San Diego.
Yeah, they're going to beat Cincinnati. They'll beat San Diego. Why not?
All right, he's 3-2 on that one here. So we appreciate you very much.
Put your money on it.
All right.
Put your money on it.
I hope you enjoyed our 5 picks, and we always try to give you 1 or 2. That's almost guaranteed. And the picks of the week, he's been doing pretty good. But that upset pick of the week, let's see what you agree with us. If you don't, go ahead and log in and get onto your Facebook or your Twitter and
tweet it.
Go to tell us what you think about it.
Send it over on nation.com. That's N8TION.
That's right.
.com.
All right. We thank you. We'll leave you come back in just a minute with the 2-minute drill for you.
Welcome back to the Average Joe Sports Show.
Dukes and Scott.
This is our 2-minute drill. What we're going to do here is we're going to take it back. We're going to take it way back. We're going to take it back to a game we used to play back in the day. What we're going to play here? We're going to play word association. Here we're going to say a team, city, whatever it is that represents that team, first thing that comes to mind.
All right. We figured you'll like this one here. So here we go. We're going to get the first one in here. All right. We're going to pick a name as random. Kansas City Chiefs.
Barbecue.
Barbecue?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of because the team sucks. So I'm going with barbecue.
Wait a minute, man. They sitting in the AFC West,
that's
man.
Okay. It's in the West. Barbecue.
Barbecue.
That's what they need to do. Barbecue or mildew.
That's his first word on that. You give me one.
Okay, I'll give you Pittsburgh.
Dominant.
What?
Dominant.
How you be dominant at 10?
Dominant at home.
Lose to the Jets at home in the snow.
Dominant.
That ain't dominance.
All right, let me give you one. New England Patriots.
Amazing.
Amazing?
How about short?
Okay, all right, come on.
How about lollipop gill?
All right, cool. Come on with another one.
All right, how about we're going to go with the Indianapolis Colts?
Fantastic.
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 Again, another mediocre team.
But fantastic.
Who had to fight back from
when they come back, it's fantastic.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it don't have to be my team. It's just the fact when they come back, you be like, how did they do that?
No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, it's fantastic. Okay, you say so.
All right.
Who you got for me?
I got New York Giants.
New York Giants. Dumbfounded. How did we lose that game?
All right, that's enough for you here. We appreciate you very much. We wanted to give you a little time here on the 2-minute drill, and
we lost.
I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. We didn't lose.
We lost.
We just did the best we could with the word association. We were acting a little slow, so I'm sorry.
I had the ball.
It's like Family Feud, man. We got to think for a minute.
I had the ball. You had passed the ball to me, and then I ran.
Thanks for tuning in, man, to the Average Joe Sports Show with Dukes and Scott. We appreciate you, man. Partner, we did it again. We thank you. Keep tuning in here, and have a good day. And Merry Christmas to you.
Bye-bye out there in TV land.